Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome back to Podcastage. My name is Festive Drew because we are coming up on Christmas. I love Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas. If you don't, happy December. I hope you have a happy new year. Today we are doing the third annual My Favorite Audio Gear of the Year. I love these videos, so let's just get right into it. My third favorite microphone of the year is the Neumann KM184, which is a cardioid small diaphragm condenser. This is my third pick because it sounds absolutely fantastic, but I was expecting it to sound fantastic because it has that Neumann name as well as the Neumann price tag. It sounds very lively, but it's not overboosted. It is neutral and natural without sounding dull and dead. It is just a great sounding small diaphragm condenser, but that's exactly what I was expecting. That's why it is my third favorite microphone of the year. Secondly, we have a microphone that I just reviewed last week, and that would be the SE Electronics Voodoo VR2. I am picking this microphone because it has broken my brain. I threw this microphone up as an overhead mic as a bit of a goof or gaffe. Then I realized it sounded fantastic. And now I am questioning every single preconceived notion that I have ever had about audio, every single thing that I have taken as fact I want to retest because I no longer believe it. That's because of this microphone. On top of that, it sounds fantastic and natural and neutral on pretty much everything that I threw it at. If you can get a bit of distance between the sound source and the microphone to offset the proximity effect on this thing, and it has great off-axis rejection as most figure 8 mics do. That is why this is my second favorite microphone of the year, because it broke my brain. And my number one favorite microphone that I have covered this year has to be the Lewitt LCT 1040. That is because this is one of the, if not the, most versatile and flexible microphones that I have ever come across. And that is because this mic has two different circuits, both FET and tube. You can mix between those anywhere in between. You can output FET and the mix simultaneously. You have any number of polar patterns, different high-pass filters. You have a standalone controller. It is almost as though they spent 10 years designing and testing a microphone to think of everything, which is exactly what they did. That is why this is my number one microphone that I have covered in 2022. Then we have my favorite audio interfaces of the year, and coming in at number 3 is the Universal Audio Volt 276. I'm selecting this because it is just an incredibly competent audio interface with a few additional functions with the vintage mode to emulate a vintage Universal Audio tube preamp, or the 76 style compressor to get a little bit of that 1176 flavor of compression, but it is fairly limited. You just get on or off with the vintage mode, and you just get 3 different presets for the compressor, but all in all, a very competent audio interface. In second place, I was torn between the Focusrite Vocaster 2 and the Lewitt Connect 6, but in the end, the Connect 6 won out. That is based solely on the fact that the DSP processing is adjustable. With the Vocaster 2, you just have 4 presets to select from. That's what you get, that's what you're stuck with. With the Connect 6, you can fine-tune the expander, the compressor, or the gate to get exactly the sound that you want. That is what I like in my interfaces and with my processing, and that is why this is my second favorite interface that I covered in 2022. And I imagine you all know what my number one pick is going to be. It is the Rodecaster Pro II. In all of my years of testing and reviewing audio equipment, I honestly believe this is the best follow-up release that I have ever seen. I had a number of complaints about Gen 1. They resolved all of those. I follow a lot of podcasters and audio people who had complaints about Gen 1. They resolved all those issues as well. This is just an absolute home run, resolves all of the issues with Gen 1, solves a lot of people's problems, podcasting, streaming, music, just all around an amazing studio centerpiece. This is my number one favorite audio interface that I covered over the last year. Next, we have my favorite production gear, just equipment that I have used that has made my life easier. And coming in second place is the Gator Frameworks Quick Release System. I mentioned this in the gift guide. I made a short about it, so I won't go on. It allows you to put microphones on these little adapters and place them on the stand very quickly. When the system is unlocked, it is red, so you know do not tip over the microphone because you will lose it. I have done that a number of times, and also, if it is hanging upside down, do not grab that and adjust the stand because you will lose it. Other than that, absolutely fantastic addition to the production side of things. And number one for me is the Elgato multi-mount system. I use this every single video to get my overhead shots because it clips directly to my desk and it allows me to get the camera over the desk without a tripod blocking my way so I can sit down and save my back. In the past, I would use this telescoping tripod, and because of how things are weighted, I can't really get my chair in here, so I would be leaning over like this the entire time I was filming overhead B-roll shots, and it just did a number on my back, so switching to the Elgato system is just a dream. Well, those are my favorite things of the year, my favorite microphones and interfaces that I have reviewed, and my favorite production tech items, but I would love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite items that you have picked up this year, from microphones to interfaces, maybe a cable, an accessory, an instrument? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you've been creating with it, because that is why we have all of this stuff. That is why you research it. That is why you buy it. To make stuff. I want to hear what you're making with it. Let me know in the comments down below. And that is it. I have nothing else for you. If you do want further coverage on anything that I mentioned, I will link all the reviews in the description down below. If you found this video fun, interesting, or helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Hated it, big old thumbs down. Beneath me, YouTube, our overlord, our god, our algorithm says that video is perfect for you. I agree with them. Click it. Click the video, click it or tick it. That sign, I see those signs everywhere. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Oh, these people are amazing. I love them so much. They make making videos like this possible. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in a week or so. Bye-bye. Whoa, whoa.